Alright, it's been long enough. Welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot, anyone who's here watching. Hold on. I want another deck. I have notes as well. Actually, I'm gonna wait on that until I need it, because I don't really know what I need yet. I have my two Rider-Waite's out here. I got my new turquoise deck that I'm quite fond of, and I got my Rider-Waite, my trusty old Rider-Waite out. First and foremost, let's welcome the trusted ancestors only, the trusted angels only, and anyone who is here, a subscriber, looky-loo, good intentions, only bad intentions, go to the corner where the hobgoblins must stay until they are released back into the wild after my reading. Okay. A lot of notes in here. Well, because I mentioned in one of my readings that I wanted to do an episode about addiction, and this is not really going to be about that. But maybe I'll do that like immediately after this, which will be kind of a lot. But I feel like it kind of needs its own episode, because I don't really feel like it's going to be that much card stuff involved. It's more so just me speaking on what I know, like my knowledge. I am actually a professional on the topic. Laugh at that all you'd like, if you're if you're laughing. If you're not, if you're taking me seriously, you will know that is true. But yeah, let's just do my other notes for now, okay? Thank you for subscribing to my channel, okay? Yeah, Cosmic Dialect Tarot, we don't beat around the bush over here. We talk about real shit. Not much like twin flame, lovey-dovey weird shit going on this channel, unless it comes out. When it does, I like it. It's cute. It's nice. It's a nice switch up. But for most of the time, it's, we're talking about, we're talking about things that are, sometimes scary topics. And that does not mean black magic. Even though there are people out here that think that they're doing that, and it's most of the time, to correct it, it's most of the time criminals just doing criminal shit, which I guess you could call black magic, I guess, yeah, but also, no, they're actively just doing things that are against the law to hurt other people. That's not called black magic. That's just crimes. So don't get it twisted or confused, please. A lot of the time on this tarot community, on these YouTube channels, that's what a lot of people are actually experiencing, is crimes done against them that they think is magic. Very rarely will it be that. Sometimes, maybe. Just want to throw it out there. Felt important to say. Okay, let's get into some of my notes here. Real quick, okay? A lot of it's about the addict subject that I'm gonna do like a whole separate reading on. It might be a long one, short one, I don't know. This one included, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay. The previous messages have been strongly about this like biometric tech, like weird, like hijacking of people's information to create almost like I don't know if it has anything to do, like there's some artificial intelligence vibes combined with the hijacking of biometrics and the just like straight up identity theft, which is like not that advanced of a thing to do. That's been going on forever. Stealing someone's social security number, for example. That's not that hard to do. It's like stuff, like that's where a lot of my readings have been kind of in the realm of SNSEXTRAFFICKING and even CHILDTRAFFICKING, or something to do with CHILDREN. Is unfortunately the tingles I've been getting have been really uncomfortable and within that realm, or just TRAFFICKING. I'm at a spelling bee right now. Is how it feels. Is like where it feels like a lot of my readings have been at. Okay, there's been a large enterprise, and if it comes out in the reading, it comes out in the reading. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, heavy topics. I've been taking a break from tarot for a few days. Yeah. But here I am. I'm in my cozy place. I got my watchdog, aka Watch Goblin. He's right here. Can you see him? There he is. He's doing his watch work. He's doing his watch work by the window. He loves it. Oh, he hears me talking about him. We better get going. All right. We don't want to disturb the reading now, do we? Because he does, and he will. And we don't. Nope. We're not gonna talk about. Nope. Okay. So. The song coming through was by, and it is by, I may have referenced it to a song in one of my readings that was not, I don't think it's by MC Hammer, but Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. You can't touch this. Oh, 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 you can't touch this. I'm living and you know you can't touch this. Something about that. Oh, oh, and like, stop, hammer time. Like, stop. Hammer time, like that's work. Like I just think of hammers and working, like people like physically working. There could be like actual work going on around you, like construction work. People are working. People are like nervous. That's in my notes. Okay, there's like a weird nervous feeling. I had Kikian, like adults that are like schmoozing, outdoor schmoozing, outdoor cocaine, like acting. It's playing pretend. Really, it's putting on a show. For the world to see like nothing to see here. We're just happy as a joker meeting a clown, and together we go to the carnival and we eat popcorn and we barf it into each other's mouths as we laugh hysterically at the show. That's super gross. What I just said is pretty gross. Sorry, but that's how it feels. It feels like jokers and clowns together, both eating popcorn, doused in PCP, or high doses of adrenochrome, and regurgitating it into each other's mouths as they laugh at a carnival that is really a hallucination, that is not real at all. And when they wake up from this hallucination, they might be behind the jail cell, the bars, the big strong bars, and when they wake up, they're going to smell pee-pee and see a man on the floor that's wet himself and be like, where are we? How do? I thought we were at a carnival, laughing at something. Wasn't it funny games? And then their buddy that partook in this, or partook, I don't need these, okay? Or their buddy that partook in this is gonna be like, well, dude, you knew we were fucked. You knew we were fucked. What are you talking about? You didn't know we were at a carnival. These were no jokers. These were no acrobats doing circles around elephants. And like, that wasn't real glitter. That was all funny games that we tried to make real. And that's what's happening in adult circles. To cover up the nervousness that they are currently feeling. Because I don't know why. You would know why. Why would someone feel nervous? I mean, there are reasons that people feel nervous that aren't. Let's also touch on people that feel nervous that just have anxiety. That's a lot different than people that feel nervous because they know they're in trouble or they're about to be. Okay, people that have social anxiety or PTSD or CPTSD or social, or like that are just have problems with being nervous around social like just, that's actually quite a whole different animal. So don't ever get that complicated or confused, please, because I think sometimes in the spiritual community it's all jumbled in the same category, which is kind of a part of my addiction stuff as well. Where things get jumbled into the same category. So maybe that has some importance, where things are jumbled into the same category. That could have anything to do with the money you make, the race that you are, the gender that you are, the way that you are, colors. I don't know what colors coming through, specifically the color blue. The color blue has actually been coming through a lot. Turquoise blue, maybe even red. Let's go the opposite side, huh? Let's hit the other side, huh? Or that one. Okay. I also have written down here, a celebration battle. So it's like it's just giving more of these like adults playing pretend, trying to play like they're not affected by what's going on. Oh no, they don't. In fact, they're so unaffected that they're gonna have a tiny street carnival and show the whole neighborhood how unaffected they are. And then like a couple days later, the other side of the street does it, or something like that, or the other neighbor, or like so and so does it, and like and does extra, and like say this person has like 20 kids, because they're like, they'd be like that. It's oh yeah, trust me, it's like that out here. And they got like 20 kids, all like 6 different baby moms, and all their kids are here, and they send all their kids out to do extra shit, and it's like, so that means they're getting their kids involved, so kids could be involved. Okay, that's coming through heavily. The child stuff I was picking up on is way more malicious and devious and sketch than what I just described. What I just described is just like what people actually do all the time. Divorced couples going through divorce, people that have children that are never getting along, will always use their children as ammo. People using their children as ammo, shame on you. You will be shunned. You will be shunned. You will be smited against whatever God it is that you worship. All right? Good. Understood? Good. Okay. So I also have written down benefits to people thinking that you're stupid. Okay, this one's good. We have benefits here. Why it's beneficial to have people think that you are not too smart. All right, let's see what do we got here. Okay, they think they're being sneaky, and you see it. It's very loud, very clear. It's so loud and clear that it might make you sick. Well, not like physically ill, but like you might just be like, it makes you're just like, what? Like, is that really like what? Like, does anyone else see this right now? Because I feel like it couldn't be clearer. Like yeah, okay. Okay, so here's an example. Okay, so because I'm a recovering drug addict, so in my shop, say I have a person in here that I'm tattooing, and they go to the bathroom to use drugs during their session, and they think they're being sneaky. I know, like their first bathroom break, I will know just by the way they move, how long they're in there. And look, it's not like I'm like, look, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do in there, but like also like this is a hygienic environment, and I am highly aware, a little too aware. It's called being hyper vigilant. Actually, it's due to trauma. You might feel like you are hyper vigilant, like you pick up on things you don't want to. You're like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing in my bathroom, but now I know what you're doing in there. Okay, and you might, so it's like people going to the bathroom, especially men. You know, women, we have small bladders. It's a fact. We have small bladders. But even us going to the bathroom that much would be a concern. Maybe UTIs are of a concern. Something about kidneys or bladders or UTIs are of a concern. So that's an example though. Like, okay, so like people that think they're sneaky when you're like a recovered drug addict, and there's people that are going to the bathroom like every 10 to 20 minutes to use the bathroom. And you can just like hear the sink running, or like, you know, you don't hear any piss. You don't hear, it's a small area. It's like, you're like, no, all right, yeah. Bathroom it is, totally, yeah. We're just gonna pretend like we don't know about any of that, okay? Hold on, what does it say? They don't pick up on, oh yes. So when you are this way, usually the people that think they're really sneaky, they don't pick up on the fact that you notice them, which is quite special and quite unique and quite, I don't want to call it opportunistic to apply you're an opportunistic person. I'm just saying that you picking up on things like that, and then them not noticing that, like they are not good at picking up on a social cue, So maybe you're not like socially queuing as hard as you think you might be. Because you might be like noticing shit and like quieting it in your brain and being like, well, I can't like act a certain way or like let them know that I know because I don't want to make them uncomfortable or like switch it up. So like, let's just carry on. And like, you're having this whole conversation in your brain. Meanwhile, the hell they aren't picking up on nothing. Are you kidding me? They aren't picking up on shit. So you are 10 steps ahead of the game is what that gives. So don't worry about a thing, boo. You're 10 steps ahead of the game. They're not picking up on you picking up on, they're picking up. Oh, no. Okay? This is a good thing, okay? It is a good thing. It's a mind fuck for you. I know. Trust me, I know. It's a mind fuck. But also, it's a good thing. It is. And it's really only dealing with people with bad intentions, okay? We're talking about people with bad intentions. Okay, if there's somebody that you're dealing with and that was an energy exchange that you experienced with them and that's a good person, that's a whole other world, okay? That's a whole other world. You may even want to consider like talking to them or like bringing it up with them or maybe it will just naturally come up, you know? I almost want to cry just now. You almost want to naturally bring it up with that person. Okay, but when you're dealing with somebody with bad intentions, and you don't, and there's this whole like, you don't want to let them know that you know, because you don't want to like fuck up the energy field because you're like at work somehow. Like either you're at work or you're like working on something, and if you fuck up the energy field, that's gonna fuck like the flow up. I hope I'm making sense. I really hope I'm making sense. Okay. Your energy is almost always cloaked when people think you're dumb or stupid. My handwriting, I can never read it, really. It's so bad. When I'm writing just for myself in my own eyes, it's like, what is this gibberish? Okay, your energy is almost always cloaked about on purpose. Not on purpose. Not on purpose. Your energy is almost always cloaked, not on purpose. You don't even know that your energy is cloaked. When this is done purposefully, it is very noticeable. Okay, yes. When people are cloaking their energy on purpose, it's highly noticeable. Okay, especially within the same sex. Maybe that's not for you, but for me as a tarot reader and tarot readers, we do speak on ourselves quite often. If that's not a known fact by now, it should be. I try not to do it, but I am doing it now to show you an example. So an example of that would be I pick up on it within the same sex. Here's an example. A beautiful woman twirls her hair at a guy asking what time it is or to use his cell phone because she lost hers, and he gives her, and this young man or this individual to this beautiful woman while you're observing this, and you're also a woman, okay? That's why I say same sex. And you're observing this young woman twirl her hair and ask for a cell phone or like play dumb, right? She's playing dumb. That's what she's doing. Can I use your cell phone? Like mine's broken. And he's like, oh yeah, of course. She uses his phone, and in the process she installs like malware or some crazy shit. Or like in the process her friend's like digging through homie's car and like, I don't know, like, you know, some weird shit like that. Yeah, well, so force a rummage through his car while he's dealing with distracted by this beautiful, quote unquote, dumb person. They're playing dumb. They're trying to cloak their energy. And if people that are that unwoke are able to cloak that way, then if you are at the level that you are at, your cloaking is unmatched, and you might do it without even noticing that you're doing it. It might even be a protective mechanism. Okay? You are highly observant. You are highly, you could be clairvoyant, sentient, audient, whatever. So you cloak yourself unknowingly, okay? And you watch these things happen, which, well, it's like making you more aware of your surroundings, which is good, but it could also heighten anxiety, which is a thing for people that are highly aware peoples. It's hilariously and obvious to watch. It's a little bit funny to see things like that go down, like that scene with the girl twirling her hair. That's just like an example. But you know, if you're anything like me, you might see stuff like that happen all the time with the same sex. Opposite sex, it might be harder to tell when they are cloaking or not at all. Like if they are totally bad at cloaking, aka just putting on a show. Okay, if they're putting on a show, you might not be able to tell sometimes if someone is really good at it with the opposite sex, okay? And that's okay. You will learn. Just keep going. You may depending on what kind of person you are, you may disrupt that process of seeing a person acting dumb to hurt another person. Depending on who you are, you may disrupt it, you may not. You may just let it carry on. You may call the bitches out or gaslight yourself. Okay, this part's important. You may, when you watch this stuff happen, you watch these anomalies, these funny activities happen between other people where people are tricking one another to get what they need or want, or mostly want, not need. You will gaslight yourself, not always, to a particular group. You might gaslight yourself so much due to continuous gaslighting from others that see and know your power, that you may not be so sure of what it is that you just saw. Okay, so you just know something is off, right? People doing terrible, unspeakable, criminal acts against you, thinking that you're a fool. Okay, so they can continue with the certainty of a toad. I don't know where this is. Okay, let's keep going. People that think you're a fool and doing criminal acts against you can continue with the certainty of a toad. Because not only do you read energy, you're modest about how much and how well you do this. You see their past, you see why they act this way. You see the traumas they've endured to create such horror in their adult life and actions. You empathize. You get angry. And you also get a strong inner guiding voice telling you and certifying a balanced occurrence, aka karma, that will be taking place in this person's life because of what has occurred. Depending on which end of this scale you're on will determine the karmic balance reaction that happens in that energy exchange. You see a lot go down. You may even tell people what you see and experience and notice. It will be dismissed 80% of the time as crazy, foolish talk, and the other 20% it will be used against you. This is why people are like, don't tell everyone, don't tell too much. Okay, so 80% of people are just gonna dismiss what you say as crazy talk. 20% of the people, if what you're saying is like, is like, okay, let's continue. You know what I'm saying. The other 20% of people will use this against you as ammo, as weapon. Yeah, by those who see your power mostly and that are threatened by it. So why would you be threatened by someone's power? Because that person is a enemy. They are not your friend. If someone is threatened by your power and you're an innocent, good, sweet person, there's no reason someone should feel threat. Like, tummy burp on that. Okay, let's say this again. If you are a good person, a loving person, you've made that very clear by the way you interact with people, the exchanges you make, the energy you exchange with people, the way you are, just naturally. It will be dismissed 80% of the time as crazy, foolish talk, and the other 20% of the time it will be used against you by the people who see that power in you. My bench just moved. That was not a fart. That was my bench moving. Things move in my shop. I have ghosts, okay? They're friends, don't worry. People who tell your personal, business. Sorry, my words. I can't. When I'm writing for myself, y'all, it literally is just it could look like a scribble. I just gotta like make sense out of like one letter or two. Because I write so fast when this is happening. Okay, when I'm channeling. People who tell your personal business or personal wounds, or perhaps even fabricate the truth. Entire lies. Okay? These tall tales. They expect you to retaliate. They want you to. They want you to go out there and say, no, I didn't do this. No. Because that energy, because you are a very highly energetic person, you reacting, it gives them like a high, okay? It's a high for them. So it's best that we calm that down, and trust me, I've learned from experience. Don't react. Don't react. Like, let them know that you know, but don't like go out there and try to don't be silly, okay? When something's not true, it will be known in the long haul, okay? Instead, you remain silent. You might even talk openly about your wounds. Yes, okay? You may even talk openly about your wounds. Not trauma dumping. Let's separate those, okay? Don't trauma dump. But you may openly talk about like what you do, what you go through. This will make people think that you're weak and dumb in itself. And those who jibber jabber your name in the first place will feel great joy and excitement because they sort of have new material. If you're doing this, if you're like mentioning your life, they may have like quote unquote new material to like distort. They're so antsy to regurgitate your name that this is like fun for them. We are 27:17. Yeah, lots of notes, guys. We'll get into the cards. This is a longer one. The more this happens, okay, that 80% of people we spoke on will start to notice something. They will. That 80% of people that dismiss your talk as crazy talk, that might know you as like already like kind of special, will be like, wait, something's okay. This is starting to feel like, like maybe crazy talk person is not crazy talk after all. Okay, this is good. And we will not say told you so. We will not. Like we don't need to really, because you can see it in their eyes already. This could take years, this process, depending on strong minds or lack of strong minds involved in your 80 to 20% situation. And that's just a percentage that I created, okay? It could be off. It could be 75-25. It could be 60-40, whatever. If it could be 50-50, I don't know, for your situation. But for 80, I get it more 80-20. Like, I'm trying to be optimistic with the percentage of terrible people, which are the 20% here, okay? They will eventually think and see, that you sure bring this person up a lot. This most likely won't be said out loud. Yeah. Bless those who do say it out loud. You will feel energetic shift, happier, more energy, less socially anxious. Sis. This comes up sometimes. Sis, people that call you sis, sisters, people that are sisters. There is a family involved in something. Like specifically sisters, a sister, your sister, or you are the sister of something like that. Okay. More energy, less socially anxious. Okay, let's keep going. While this energy returns to its rightful owner, the same effect will be felt by the 20% of people that are terrible in your life. Although the feelings won't consist of happiness and joy, socializing, and not kikiing, not the fake like adults pretending shit that we were just talking about. I'm talking about just like you being happy in society. Like you just socializing naturally with people like in the grocery line, or like hitting up that friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Like, it be that way for from some of us. I don't know, grumpy, okay. Yeah, some of us are grumpy out here, and so when it happens, it's noticeable, and you could have been going through something like this for a long time. So when these energy exchanges are returned to the rightful owner, when the what is that, what, I don't know, okay. So basically, fraudulent socializing to maintain image is what I wrote down as fake socializing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you just feel social, happy, normal. Let me repeat that. That feels like confusing. Okay. You will feel an energetic shift. You will feel happier, more energy, and less socially anxious when this energy returns to its rightful owner. The same effect will be felt by the 20%, although the feelings won't consist of happiness, joy, and socializing, the kiki and fake shit. No. They, depending on what information is said, physical actions taken, contracts signed, money exchanged, etc., will depend on the level of exchanges to determine the drainage of energy that they will experience, that you may have been experiencing because of basically it's evil eye is what I'm talking about. Evil eye. That's evil eye. Just people projecting negative energy onto you, which is stealing your energy, hijacking your force. The energy exchange I just explained is why it's important to treat people with kindness. This is the important part. Treat people with kindness, okay? Now, when I say treat everyone with kindness, if you have people you must create boundaries with, cut off entirely, this isn't the opposite of kindness, okay? Yeah, so if you need to create boundaries with people, like when I say treat everyone with kindness, if there are people that you're like, don't treat them, don't be mean and like boastful, that's coming through, boastful, and like loud about this cutoff, but like create boundaries where it's due. Okay, could be, that is kindness to yourself is what it is, and that's what's most important. Yeah, this isn't the opposite of kindness, regardless of how that person reacts when you do that with them or to them, thinks or feels. It is within your human rights to do that. This treating people with kindness stuff is highly important to keep our energetic exchanges hygienic. Let's repeat that. This treating people with kindness is highly important to keep energy exchange hygienic. And without creating boundaries, which is very difficult, it is very difficult to do that, but it must be done with those that it must be done with. If you don't do it, it will create malice within your own heart. And this is how it all starts. The malice can grow into fear, which can grow into anger, and which can grow into violence. Or one-set-mindedness, poor intuition, pack mentality. I wrote example of that is Hitler. That's a very extreme example, but okay. The level of shock and surprise you'll witness when people realize you are not stupid will be incredibly rewarding, gratifying, and justifying. Hallelujah on that one. So much that you may not react at all. You may just react with silence because you knew all along, because you somehow are always, what did we say about 10 steps ahead earlier? You are always 10 steps ahead. You may not even know how or why. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation on that. You may not even know how or why. Once you realize this about yourself and celebrate it instead of dim it due to emotional, mental, or physical abuse, anxiety, gaslighting that has been done to you to make you question your own psyche, okay? The more you are able to hone in your gifts, boo. Not everyone has them. Yes, we all have intuition as human beings. We do have gifts. Everybody does. But some people are highly gifted. Not everyone is highly gifted. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying that, like, there are people out here that are like, fuck it. There's something extra there in a good way, a good extra sparkle that needs to be celebrated and not dimmed. If there are people trying to dim it, shame on them, get away from them, create boundaries with them, not in a violent way, not in a scary way, but do it, please, for your own good. There are people that are unnaturally psychic and special, which I wrote. Okay, they are commonly demonized and destroyed. That part is very sad. They are commonly demonized and or destroyed by hate, because they are unconditionally loving people, and enough hate will destroy that unconditional love that they feel, and they may create a shell out of themselves. And that is one of the saddest things that happens on this earth all the time. Here comes the crying feeling again. All the time. Enough hate for enough time, unfortunately, can turn even the most special people evil. Again, treat everyone with kindness. It's highly important. Okay? 3606. Long reading, y'all. Long messages. Yeah, definitely have to do the addiction topic next time, because that was a lot. Okay. Let's get into it. Cosmic Dialect Tarot, if you're still here, thank you for watching. Get my weird table situation going on. Welcome back. Sorry. Hold on. Stay. Hold on. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have my deck. My other deck is gonna sit right there just to hold my phone. Okay. Oh, Tower on the bottom. What's going on there? A Wheel of Fortune upside down. Let's get into it. For Cosmic Dialect Tarot, please. Truth, hold nothing but the truth. Hold nothing. Truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. We have a Wheel of Fortune upside down and a Tower card. A tower is falling, and it is sending someone into a not happy Jupiter, which is the planet of joy. It could involve a Scorpio, Aries, or a Sagittarius. You could be a Scorpio, Aries, or a Sagittarius. That has been coming out very heavily. The planet Jupiter, the planet Saturn, and the planet Mars have been coming out really heavily in my readings and for just in life. Okay, Cosmic Dialect Tarot. What's coming on? What's coming on? What's coming on? Tower card, it's still here. Taking it. Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Let's get it going here. We got the Tower. First card out. Tower card. We have a 9 of Cups and a 10 of Wands. Upright. Tower card upright. I want you to see my cards. What's going on here? Oh, let's try this again. Hold on. We ain't in no rush, is we? I ain't. I get that rush feeling sometimes, which I read was a feeling, which is a symptom of trauma. Have you ever noticed yourself feeling extra rushed for like unknown reasons, when there's like nothing going on that like you need to like hurry for? Take a couple deep breaths, realize that that is a feeling of something outside of yourself, and that's okay. Don't be nervous about it, don't be mad about it, just recognize it, and call it out like I'm doing right now. I felt rushed, it's not necessary, and let's carry on. I rebalanced my camera, everything's good. Now y'all can see my cards. Okay? So we have a Tower, we have a 10 of Wands, and we have a 9 of Cups. So Tower falls. Destruction comes. This creates burden, and this creates happiness for someone else. Or it creates burden for somebody that is a cocky asshole. I don't know. Sometimes I see this 9 of Cups as somebody that is just like a little too confident, right? Like, look at him. He's protecting his heart. hold on. A tower, I don't know what this tower moment is. I'm just going to call it a tower moment, which is a destructive event of some kind, okay? That could mean anything from a car crash, business takedown, someone's in the hospital, someone's ill, they're ill, something happened, an accident, something, a fire, burns keep coming up. That's weird. Something that is causing a heavy burden for someone that is usually very, like, not burdened. Okay, a Two of Swords. They're trying to play it cool during this tower moment. Who is this Nine of Cup person that is potentially our Ten of Wands? Are they two separate people? Angels, trusted only in the room, please. Trusted ancestors, trusted angels only, please, in the room. Queen of Pentacles upright, Seven of Pentacles. So our Nine of Cup person to confirm. Six of Cups on the bottom. I don't know if that's an answer yet. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's been a tower that is affecting someone's money, and it was supposed to affect yours. I don't know about the Six of Cups, family, exes, nostalgic energy. I don't know about that. Let's not pull it. I'm only going to try to take things that come out unless I feel called to. Like that tower card was loud during the shuffle, so we took it. These are all coming out upright, which is unusual for this deck. We have a Queen of Pentacles in the upright that was followed by a Seven of Pentacles upright. The Seven of Pentacles is an investment, someone waiting for their money to grow, someone wondering why their money isn't growing. They're working so hard. They're dedicated to this. They're like tired. They're working themselves to the bone, and their pentacles feel a little stuck. Followed by a Queen of Pentacles. I get that this is the same person. I mean, it's the same element. You could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. You could have Aries, Scorpio in your chart. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. You could have Cancer, Pisces in your chart. Could be dealing with any of these signs. Confirmation on Scorpio is because of the Six of Cups here and the Tower card. I don't really know what Nine of Cups is. I always want to say it's a Scorpio just because it seems a little bitter and uptight like Scorpio energy. I'm a stellium Scorpio, so all the love to my Scorps, but it does seem a little uptight, but I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be Cancer. So a tower came and someone's heavily burdened by this. There's an investment and money situation that feels not so good, and we have a Queen of Pentacles that is in the upright. Let's move these up, please. Okay. A tower fell and it's affecting someone's money. Is it our Queen of Pentacles upright person that's affecting? Or is it this person that's a Nine of Cup person? I get this here, two separate people. Someone's heavily burdened by a tower moment. There's a Queen of Pentacles, a heavily nurturing feminine energy here. She is warm. She's a nurturer. You don't have to be a mother to be a nurturer. You could be, though. Three of Swords. Someone's heartbroken. This is breaking someone's heart. This tower moment is heartbreaking. Judgment upside down. One of my favorites. We're not going to pull it, okay? We're not going to pull it, but one of my favorites. Someone's heartbroken by a Queen of Pentacles that is still upright after a tower fell. I'm going to assume you are queer. Okay, the queer community could be involved. somebody that identifies as, you know, pansexual, asexual, or a man, or, you know, the queer community, LGBTQ community could be involved here somehow, some way. Okay. Our Queen of Pentacles, is that who's her? Oh, whoa. Three of Wands upside down. 3, 3. 3, 3. 6. Important numbers, perhaps. 3, 3, 6. Which would be 12, which would be another 3. January, February, March. The month of March. Yes, I know this Aries stuff has been coming through. Or Pisces. You could be dealing with the Aries or a Pisces person, or the month of March is important. So there is a tower moment that is affecting somebody's money. Their ships aren't coming in. That's almost giving like shipments. Like shipments, like their money is slowed down now. Like almost like in a more like, how do I say that? Like in a factory setting, or like is this a boss daddy's, like shipments have slowed down because a tower fell, because he made a bad investment that he thought was going to bring him all these cups, for all this love, all this something. When really, is your heart broken because you're aware of all this and you're like, I thought this was my friend, or I thought this was my family, or I thought this was, we did have 6 of Cups earlier, 4 of Swords. Someone's heavily thinking about all this, like very much in their head, trying to maybe think their way out of it, or just thinking about it. Who is that? So who is, okay, Queen of Pentacles person. I get that Queen of Pentacles person isn't necessarily like balling out of control, but I don't think that they're the person that's being affected by this tower. I mean, they may be. There is a 3 of Swords. There is a massive heartbreak and a halt. No more waiting. No more waiting. A tower came. No more waiting. Destruction came. Someone's carrying 10 wands. Someone's protecting their heart. The bad investment, or an investment, or waiting for money to grow. Queen of Pentacles is here upright, potentially with a broken heart, as her ships don't come in. Or a Queen of Pentacles is here upright when someone's heart is broken because the wait is over. The wait is over for what? The wait is over for what? 2 of Pentacles. It's like, no, still waiting. Emphasis on waiting. Emphasis on waiting. 2, 2. 5 of Cups upside down. The 2 of Swords was here earlier. We're pulling it. He's here again. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Somebody is very much waiting and stuck in their head about an investment they were certain on. It had to do with the Queen of Pentacles person. Is this a Queen of Pentacles that did this? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? I want to know. Is this you? Okay, it's a Chariot upside down, a 2 of Cups upside down, a 7 of Cups. No, it's not you. It's not, or Page of Cups. Here's the children. It could be a Cancer person involved in a love exchange that is highly confusing and warped. Okay, this could involve a fellow feminine. This could involve another feminine. That I'm not getting that much masculine energy out here, and there's a lot of feminine energy out here that I'm just that's not really on the board. I'm just picking up on more feminine energy. Something has come to a screeching halt that involved energy exchange or cup exchange, equal cup pouring. And it's created massive confusion and a lot of options for you, perhaps. Something came to a screeching halt because of this tower moment. There is a Queen of Pentacles here that thought they were a wise guy. This could be a masculine too, don't get it twisted. I don't think that the masculine's like masking, for no pun intended. We're going to pull this Page of Cups because of the children stuff that was coming through. Knight of Wands underneath it. I'm not going to pull that. some innocent, like, energetic cup exchange, some, like, that fake Kikian shit's coming through, like the, like, celebrating when there's nothing to really celebrate about, just, like, play it cool, right? Because the tower fell, and, like, nobody needs to know, like, so just, like, play it cool, right? Like, let's draw attention, but, like, for reasons that confuse people, okay? Chariot upside down. Somebody could be without a car or halted in movement. Halted in energy exchange, halted in love, with a broken heart. They can't move, they can't wait, nothing's coming in. They can't move, they can't wait, they're nervous, nothing's coming in. Children are involved somehow, some way, somewhere, somehow. There is a lot of confusion here. A lot of stuck in the head energy. I'm not really picking up on your energy too much. This feels like your quote-unquote op, or whoever, whatever. Queen of Wands upside down. Here she is. Right underneath our Queen of Penti. Okay, so here she is. She reveals herself now, alas, does she? Six of Swords. She wants to run away. She doesn't like that we're talking about this. No, she don't. We have a Queen of Pentacle person that is very much openly nurturing, and very is good in money, is good, like maybe a mother, has family, doesn't deal with money problems really. Like, it's not always about money. It's like they may live in a nice house. They may just like be chilling most of the time because like they like invest in, like they've had like they, yeah. But also it's like that person's going through a tower moment, and here is a Queen of Wands upside down right below them, and it's almost giving like this mirroring, even though, you know, and black cats could be of significance, okay? That one hits home for me, but I am not a Queen of Wands upside down. Okay, but like giving like, see how they're like two queens, like it's like you know, when you look at your own reflection in the water, it's giving like maybe this person's finally seeing who they truly are. Like they're like, shit, I'm evil. Oh shit, I'm evil. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's the same person. This person could be a Sag, Aries, Leo, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Have that heavily aspected in their chart. Heavy Aries coming through, heavy Virgo coming through. Maybe Sag, but just a couple more out of this deck. We're going to switch it up to my other deck. Okay, this Queen of Wands upside down. What can you tell us about this bitch? A Page of Swords, a Justice. So the lying and the gossip that this Queen of Wands... Okay, okay, two messages off that. If this Queen of Pentacles that is experiencing a tower moment and heavily burdened, that is like stuck and waiting and cannot move and confused by too many options, or people telling, like too many people in their ear type of thing, like that, it's kind of giving a little bit of a backlash vibe, because of like there's a heavy force of energy that's like coming at them all at once. It involves their money, it involves their family, it involves all this info. It's like too many people. It's like calling you at the same time. Someone's talking to you. You're trying to do something. It's like you're trying to multitask. Well, I say you. It's like this person, this Queen of Pentacles, is trying to multitask and like make things okay. It's getting out of control. It feels out of control. It feels like they are tightly wound. Okay. That was side note. Okay, this Queen of Wands upside down could also be them. They could be a hoe. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They could be they could be like secretly jealous of the fact that you are like a beautiful Queen of Wands character, and we have a Queen of Wands upside down here. So they could have attempted to paint you in a light that is inaccurate. Okay, so if you are a highly attractive feminine person or a masculine, they could have had an easy time, Page of Sword, spreading lies and gossip about you, because you come off a certain way. Maybe you dress a certain way. Maybe you act a certain way. Maybe you have mostly men friends. Maybe you grew up with all brothers, you know, and you had like a small group of female friends that were all very trustworthy. You didn't fuck on the same dudes or anything like that, right? Which is not a Queen of Wands upside down. No, absolutely not. A Queen of Wands upside down all those things I said, she does. Happily, too. It's, like, weird. They, like, want to do stuff like that to each other. It's like they, like, only, like, are interested in married men, or, like, men that they can't have, or they want, like, they need to prove that they're, like, sexy or, like, needed, right? This Queen of Pentacles may have had an easy time, like, making you seem this way. Just based on, maybe you're just, maybe the way, yeah, maybe you're not scared to embody your sacral and sexual energy. Maybe you're, like, highly, you know, you're a modern woman. I'm not saying you're walking around in, like, you know, go-go shorts and like, knee-high boots and, like, your booty hanging out of the back. Even if you are, though, it's like you may have, like, you know, and it's like you may have a, you know, kids at home and a husband at home, and your husband's, like, some bodybuilder dude, and your kids are, like, little rock star kids that all have, like, blue and pink hair and go to, like, guitar lessons and shit. It's like, who knows? Who cares? Like, it's no one's business. Just as long as you're not going around town spreading your legs around town, you can dress however you like. But, like, because of the way you appear, or maybe act online, okay? Because we can't dismiss the fact that, like, everything is online. Your personality, the way people perceive you is online. That's coming through. So, like, maybe the way people perceived you, there's no online stuff here, really. Maybe the Seven of Cups. But, like, just, like, misinformation about the way people perceive you, and it was totally inaccurate, this perception of you. And the Page of Swords is here, which is, like, kind of the immature, like, spreading gossip, even spying energy, to, like, see what you're up to, see what you're talking about. Why are you talking about that? Like, who are you talking about? Why are you dressing, like, why are you wearing those shoes today? Like, what designer is that? And you're just like, bitch, that's not designer. I got this at the fucking thrift store, motherfucker. Like, you know, it's like, this Queen of Pentacles, she'll be like, what designer is that? Like, you know, oh, like, how much did that cost? Oh, $80, yeah. These ones cost, like, $250. Yeah. I got them while they were, like, you know, I got them before they were, like, on the rack. Shit like that. It's like barf. I don't care. I get my shit when it's been on the rack for, like, 80 years. Okay? And I wash it. I cleanse it because I got old spirits in them. So we got to get them shits out. But then we bring it back with the force. Okay? And we remaster it, right? We remix it and we make it dope. And we make our own shit. Okay? Yeah. DIY. Do it yourself. I almost got DUI. This person could have a DUI. They could be drunk while driving or under the influence. Or they are obsessed with the fact that you indulge in said toxicities or indulgences. Vices. I mean, with the Queen of Pentacles going around, throwing towers around, spreading lies, I don't blame you for needing to calm the mind from time to time, okay? So there's no shade there. Just make sure you keep it under control, okay? Don't drive under the influence. Keep yourself safe, all right? We have a Justice card here, a Five of Swords upside down. Okay, it looks like this person, whoever has been doing this towards you, is going to be faced with a justice, and they have no choice but to stop this, like, jealous talk, this jealous action, this weird jealous stuff, because it seems like they're jealous of you. And it might even be someone that you would never suspect, or maybe someone that you hardly know. A King of Swords upside down. Okay, here's the crooked law enforcement shit, and the justice is here. This person could, and it doesn't have to be law enforcement, but this Queen of Pentacles could be, like, when I say she's in your upstanding in your community, she could, like, these lies could have gone as far as to, like, trying to get you in trouble with the law, because she, like, just wants you out of the picture for some reason. Okay, what's that about? What's that about? What's wanting you out of the picture for some reason about? It's being stopped. Five of Swords upside down. The jealousy and the weird lying, the backstabby activity. Is this all upside down? Yeah. I just split the deck to the side. I just got a frog in my throat. Didn't we say toad earlier? Something about toads and frogs is important. Maybe you're in like a wet, moist environment. I don't know, somewhere witchy. Okay, Empress card, 9 of Cups. Okay, so this person is this 9 of Cup person that's all tight butthole. Like, I say that, and there's like, it's just to imply they're tightly wound, and not to say a loose butthole is a good thing. It's not a good thing. Okay, gross. Let's just stop talking about that. But this person is an Empress. They are someone held in high regard in your community that has money. This is kind of going on our dirty, crooked Empress that's been coming out in my readings. I split the deck to the Sun card. You are shining light on this. You could be speaking on platforms about it. You could be bringing truth to this. This person has been jealous of you, or like has like some vendetta. The Lovers, yeah, they might think that you're like into their person. You might not even know who their person is. Emperor. Shut the friggin' front door, dude. Okay, we gotta take him at that point. Here's another King of Pentacles. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. Empress, Emperor, we're taking down. Yada. Okay, we got a couple here. So we have a couple. Are they happy? I mean, here's a 9 of Cups upright. And a Lovers with a Page of Wands. That gives happy relationship. But also, like, let's shuffle. Let's see. What's up with this Emperor and Empress couple that's, like, trying to spread lies and call you a hoe, is how it feels. Like, why are they doing that? And what is this Tower? I'm getting better at shuffling this deck. I like it. It's nice now. Because of death. Because of Scorpion energy, you could be a Scorpio. You could be a Taurus, you could be an Aries, you could be a Libra. Having it in your own chart and dealing with one. 9 of Cups still with the Death God. Is that... Okay, let's keep going. This Emperor and this Empress coming out together is cracking me up. It's been happening. My table's only so big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Don't you love that? I do. Look, I don't have I'm not going to explain my shuffle methods. I just do what I'm told, okay? AKA do what feels right in my belly. If it feels wrong, I will not do it. If it feels right, I will do it. It's very simple. Very simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay? Coming through. Keep it simple, stupid. For anyone listening that's like trying to make things not that. 9 of Cups. It wants to be here again. So double confirmer on the 9 of Cups. Okay. We have a 9 of Cups. So there is an energy between this Emperor and Empress couple that is, they could be like people that own a lot of property. They could be people that work in law enforcement, in your government, in your local government. It's giving more local government. I mean, this could be macro, but I'm not really getting that as much, okay? And they're trying to keep it together. I'm kind of off this we have 9 of Cups twice, and my perception always on the 9 of Cups. It's easier to see it in this card. My mom's like, I don't like your turquoise deck. I can't see it. I'm like, girl, learn the cards then. I could never call my mom girl. That'd feel so weird. I'm just like, Mom, they don't watch my tarot readings. But like 9 of Cups, don't this guy look like he's tightly wound? He does. And he's wearing like a white gown with like a hijabi or something. He could be a misogynist. I don't know. Here he is again. It's true, you can't see him as well in this deck. I like this deck. Okay? Mom? Here they are. This emperor, who is a potential misogynist with his crazy empress wife or partner that is jealous of you. What is the deal with these two? I swear, they keep coming out in my readings. Why are they doing this to you? A tower fell on them. A tower fell. A tower came. And they're heavily burdened. And you know what else came out again? Is a 7 of Pentacles. And here it is. Okay, so we have double confirmer. Double confirmer on a 9 of Cups. Double confirmer on a 7 of Pentacles. So they're trying to play it like that kiki and playing it cool. Like, yeah, we good. Like, well, let's play. Let's play like it's all good. Nobody's going to notice that our money's funny. If we act like it's, if we do this, and it's like, and look, it doesn't have to be a couple. It could just be like establishments, important. It's giving like whoever like runs your community, or whoever like, which is like government usually, politics usually. But it's like there is a level of corruption here. We have a justice card though. Remember, it came out in my other Rider Waite deck with the gossiping and shit, with our Queen of Wands upside down. Justice is coming towards gossip and spying. If there's spying going on, and I'll take it as far as saying surveillance, even because of things happening in my own personal life that I will not talk about too much. If there has been illegal surveillance, illegal spying, illegal anything of that nature to collect, to blackmail you, confirmation verb, to blackmail you because they know that what they've done is wrong, and what they've done has not worked. Their investment has not worked. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. They're like tickety-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock, 3 of Wands upside down. All of that is just like they're stuck. Like they don't know what to do. They know justice is like knocking on the front door. Justice is here. That song, that MC Hammer song is coming through again, even though justice is like 2 scales. I was thinking about hammers again, which is giving work. So somebody's at work for justice. Somebody is working in justice. Justice is working. Okay, we like this. We have hammers and we have justice. You can't touch this. Oh, can't touch this. Song is coming through. Maybe you're untouchable. Maybe you have something or someone watching over you. And I don't mean just like angels and, 5-dimensional like beings that you might work with or have on your side, your spirit team. Not talking about that, even though of course they ride for you always. But like, you are pretty much, you have that on top of like potential like actual 3-dimensional in this plane justice people that are like on your side, that know a thing or two at this point. And that's why a tower is here, perhaps. Okay, we also had a Temperance upside down. Impatience, unhealed, angels that are not looking out for them. They did something really horrible. And you know what else is here? High Priestess upright. Here you come, finally. You could be a water sign. You could be a Pisces. Could be a Sag. Here's a 7 of Wands, Temperance. Temperance. I don't know, 7 of Wands. It could be Aries. Could be Sag. I'm not sure. I'm just heavy Sagittarius or Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Having in your own chart dealing with one.